and welcome to your Marlborough News Update. I'm Matt Bisaccio. Sad news this week from the Marlborough Police Department. Retired Officer Catherine DeGoo, remembered for her unwavering dedication to her family, friends, and duty as a member of the Marlborough Police Department, passed away on March 8th after a courageous 3-year battle with small tissue sarcoma. She was 62. Despite her diagnosis, Catherine remained steadfast in her commitment to serve, refusing to retire until she achieved her goal of becoming the first female officer in Marlborough to retire with a full pension. Born to Charles Sr. and Lucille, Catherine grew up in Marlborough with 8 siblings. After graduating from Marlborough High School in 1979, she worked at her family's diner, the Chuck Wagon on Lincoln Street, before pursuing a career in law enforcement. Her journey with the Marlborough Police Department began in May 1990 as a reserve officer, eventually transitioning to dispatcher in July 1996. She joined the police department full-time as a police officer in September 1996. Captain Timothy Nays praised her dedication, describing her as a hard worker, always willing to lend a hand, whether it was volunteering for events or filling in as a dispatcher during shortages. After retiring in May 2022, the devoted mother of 2 and grandmother of 6 continued to contribute to her community by participating in the city's Labor Day parade annually, spreading joy by distributing candy from her cruiser. Calling hours for DeGoo will be held on March 19th at Ty Hamilton Regional Funeral Home in Hudson, followed by a celebration of her life. In other news, a resolution has been reached regarding a legal dispute involving a proposed development project at the former Rowe Funeral Home site on Main Street. The lawsuit, brought by JW Capital and Marlborough TOTG LLC against the Marlborough City Council in June 2023, stemmed from alterations made to the project's parking provisions that rendered it infeasible. In April 2023, at-large Councillor Kathleen Roby spearheaded efforts to modify the project plans by doubling the number of parking spots to 60. This adjustment came after the developer indicated that the original proposal of 28 parking spots wouldn't support the intended 99-unit development. Roby speculated that the developer might reduce the number of units to avoid the increased parking requirement. Under the terms of the settlement, the developers have committed to constructing a minimum of 80 parking spots on site without utilizing a city-owned lot on Bolton Street to meet this requirement. Additionally, the developers have agreed to incorporate more brick into the building's design and to enhance the top and corner features of the structure. Although the settlement has been reached, councilors must still vote on the developers' revised plans for the project.
A lot of folks don't realize that the Native Americans that are indigenous to this region are still here. We're all amongst you. You just don't realize it. We don't dress like in our regalia in our day-to-day life. We dress just like everybody else. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're carpenters, we're salesmen, we're garbage collectors, we're politicians too. So it was important for me to say, hey, we're still here. Acknowledge us. We walk in the same spaces that you do. We see you, but more often than not, you don't see us. I want to take pictures of my people. I'm a Haskell-Misco Nipmuc from a Nipmuc band. We occupied central and western Massachusetts and parts of northern Rhode Island and Connecticut. So it was important to me when I went to powwows. I would see Nipmucs in our sister tribes dressed up in all their beauty and listening to the drum, which is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And I'm getting chills right now, and it made me feel proud. And I wanted to share that with everybody because no one really knows that we're still here and that we're beautiful people, we're resilient. We went through a lot through history, and I wanted to tell the story through picture. Laura Sun Turtle, these 2 women are Mashpee, and she has a buckskin there that has her genealogy written on it. So she has her entire family tree on the back of that buckskin. And you can see the detail, where that detail is important. And as my mother always said, the more you know, the better you do. So hopefully People will embrace the indigenous community, want to learn more, and that's the only thing how you can foster change.
It's St. Patrick's Day weekend, and as festivities kick off worldwide, Marlborough residents are joining in the celebration. This week, the Senior Center hosted its annual St. Patrick's Day party, where the spirit of Ireland was in full swing. From lively music courtesy of the McMurphy Band to corned beef and cabbage provided by Kennedy's, the event brought a taste of the Emerald Isle to New Street. It was a day where everyone, at least for a moment, felt a little Irish.
From the French-Canadian Mayor, I just want to wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the corned beef and cabbage. It's one of my favorite meals. So happy St. Patrick's Day, and thank you all for coming and letting me be here.
For more highlights from this spirited occasion, be sure to visit our website at WMCT-TV.com. For this week's Community Creator Spotlight, we are showcasing our very own Marlborough Junior reporters. This group is comprised of 8 local young people who attend middle school here in Marlborough. They meet once a month to film a new episode while continuing to work on their own skills as reporters and television hosts. Check out this clip from a recent episode where they toured the newly renovated Marlborough Public Library.
When you were designing the teen room, what did you necessarily want for the teens?
That's a fantastic question. So I really wanted, comfortable seating, places that people would want to come sit, hang out, relax, read, do their homework. I wanted it to have a door so that it would be kind of separate from the adult space, so you wouldn't have to feel pressured to be 100% quiet like you might feel in other parts of the library.
That's a great view as well.
It is. We have, I think, the best view in the house.
You can view the full program anytime on demand on our website or YouTube channel. That's your Marlborough News Update for this week. I'm Matt Bisaccio. Thanks for watching, and have a great St. Patrick's Day weekend.